Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Heather Good. We hope you're having a very Merry Christmas. The new year is right around the corner, but this year brought us all many challenges. News 10's Sarah Lehman takes a look back at the year 2020.
2020 will be a year that we don't forget anytime soon. Everyday life was upended with horrific death tolls and economies in shambles. But by the end of the year, there is some hope. The better days are ahead. As 2019 came to a close, the world looked toward 2020 for a new start. But what actually happened, no one saw coming. This time last year, COVID-19 was a distant thought across the sea, something people said would never impact the United States. But in March,
the first patient in Vigo County has tested positive for COVID-19 at Union Hospital.
That was happening across the country, and we all came to a screeching halt, with every single state putting a stay-at-home order in place eventually. Zoom and FaceTime became household names as workplaces, schools, and universities went remote.
We can't prevent the virus from coming here, but we can take the steps that healthcare professionals say we should.
From there, cases spread across both states, breaking records in COVID-19 cases, hospitalizations, and deaths. Plus, we went through a mask shortage. Hand sanitizer and cleaning supplies also out of stock. We also saw a shortage of coin. And of course, the shortage of toilet paper.
We have been selling more cleaners and like Lysol wipes and hand sanitizer, which we are out of.
In summer, the curve had started to flatten and states began to open back up. That was to try and help the economy, which was the worst we'd seen since the recession in 2008. In the fall, cases began to rise again. By November, Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb took steps back in his Back on Track Indiana plan. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker closed most of his state again. Now, health officials are still urging you to continue the steps started back in March. Wearing a mask, social distancing, not gathering with people outside of your household, washing your hands, and staying home if you're sick. Something we all thought would only take up about 2 weeks of our life back in March has now become the new normal. Of course, 2020 is one for the history books. I was only able to scratch the surface here. The good news is there is a COVID-19 vaccine now, and it should become available to the general public in just a few months. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Sarah Lehman, News 10.